Hello, and welcome back to another video. Why do I start videos going into a climb? In my last video, I mentioned that the next video was going to be taking the bike, my Madone, on the Manchester 100, which I did. The pace of that ride was that extreme. I think it's about 12 minutes of footage. So Scott from Cycling Nation is sending me some footage for me to finish my video off. So I figured while I'm waiting, I was planning on doing a ride anyway, and I thought why not take his all out with me. Up the Isle of Skye, the road which takes you up past Dovestones, and tell you what my thoughts are on my climbing abilities in the short period what I've had it, and also show you around the bike, which I never did because I was like a kid on Christmas Day. And I'll come back to you once I can talk. I can't get too worked out. Almost at the top. Eyes are stinging. Top tip, wear a sweatband. It helps. Out of the wind now, a lot more calmer down here. Somebody sent that. So what's its climbing capabilities like? And well, the steepest climb I've done so far is 12%, which to some might sound like it's a lot, but in comparison to the climbs I've done this year, it's not that steep. Steepest one I've actually rode up, not walked up. The steepest one I walked up, I can tell you that, 33%.
I'm not pass. Lovely old
There's a little plug to me here for a little video. Yeah, probably about 20%, getting done 25%. Well, 25% is probably the steepest one I've done is Mo Cop. Now, I can see a difference with this, and to be honest with you, when I've watched a lot of people's video and they've gone on about a stiff bottom bracket, never really understood what they meant. However, having rode this, I do know what they mean. It has got a stiff bottom bracket, and when you put the power down, it feels like all your power, your momentum's going through to, there's more of it going through to that back wheel. I can't quantify in numbers, but I do know what they mean now. It does feel really stiff on the bottom bracket when you're pedaling, and the climbing position's really comfortable as well. Going up Dovestones then, which I've done loads of times, I don't know what the time is. I don't think it's the fastest time, if I'm honest with you, because my fastest time was earlier on this year when I was really fit. However, it'll have all popped up here. What time I've got tonight Yeah, when I was training for the Fred Whitten, I went up there and I did it in around 23 something or other. And I don't know what I've got tonight, I haven't got a clue because for some reason live segments hasn't popped up. Now, I have got to keep moving, so I know where I'm going to come back to you, where I'll show you around the bike. I'm going to get myself down here and then going up and over the hills back towards Oldham. I think Marsden's down here or Meltham or somewhere, and I'm heading towards Marsden and then over to Delft and then back home and hopefully get back before it goes dark. I've both got my lights on the bike and get some tea. I'm not even having any tea yet, or dinner, whichever one you want to call it. Right, enough waffling, I am going. Been getting carried away with myself then. Just realised how dark it's going. 7:30. Oh, I really had better get a shimmy on. It's been pitch black before I know it. I will show you around the bike though tonight, so stay tuned. And also, please consider subscribing. Helps the channel out massively. Like, people say it, but genuinely it does. It certainly helped getting me a sponsorship, if you want to call it, or a, my head's gone. But yeah, basically Trek Manchester supporting the channel, because without you, none of this would be possible. The wind's getting stronger and it's in headwind all the way home. It's going dark, although probably not as dark as I think because I've got my sunglasses on. However, it's dark enough I can see my headlight on the road. So I'm going to get a shimmy on and at least get open over this hill that's coming up. To be fair, the majority of the climbing's done. Although I have got 2 more significant hills. Let's do it. That's how dark it's gone. Although I've got a canopy of trees. Do you know what though? Even though it's windy quickly about the bike, it cuts through the wind dead easy. Just this frigging sail on top of it. So, executive decision made. There's going to be no more filming tonight. Not while I'm outside anyway. It's too dark and the camera's actually making things look lighter than it is. It's quite dark now, so you won't see anything anyway. So let's go to the garden the following day and I will show you around the bike. Not in the most scenic place, but the views are immense. Three times I filmed this video. I keep forgetting to press record. So today's Sunday. The last scene you did was Monday and the weather has just been shocking. It's been so bad, and when it has been nice, I've been out on my bike doing other stuff and then forgot to film it. However, the weather today, as you can see, it's been tipping it down all morning. So let's get in the kitchen, let's get you show you around the bike in its current setup, and yeah, get this video wrapped up, and then I can get cracking on my 100-mile ride, because I've got the footage off Scott now. So let's get into the kitchen, and hopefully I remember to press record. I'm a flipping nightmare for pressing record, mate. Done it all this video, record loads of scenes and forgot to press record, and then had to record it again. Right, so let's start at the back of the bike, and the Shimano 105 Di2. Now, I was a bit umming and ahhing whether I liked it or not. It's took some time to grow on me, because it's been perfect. It shifts perfect. It shifts really well. But the buttons and the levers are the other way around to what they are on mechanical, which now I understand why, and I get why. But just getting my brain programmed to do that after riding a road bike since 2017 has been a steep learning curve. But I do enjoy it. And I've actually got the synchro shift on, which is I turned it on an accident the other night, and basically what it does is, as it moves up through the gears, a lot of you will probably know this, but those that don't, as it moves up through the gears, it'll actually automatically shift on the front down to the bottom gear, and then drops it down 2 gears, which that I really do like now. It's it's a fantastic feature, really like it. The battery life, I'm not 100% sure what I've got left on it, but it'll be popping up here. Yeah, that's the battery life. And the Shimano 105, the shifting is brilliant. And also, as well, I've upgraded the cassette to an 1136, which was really easy to do. And I've put a new chain on it, perfect. And miles better, well, not miles better, but being a heavy rider, it definitely helps on the hills. I've got my Silka saddlebag on here, which I like. I've just recently got that. And then, as you've seen in the video, we changed the Alias saddle over to the Verse one. Now, I've used the Alias before, and I weren't a big fan of it, and I rode it for about 2 years. I could never get 100% comfortable on it. The Verse one, it works for me, and it's perfect for me. But don't use my words on that. You ride what's most comfortable for you, because it is a personal preference on the saddle. I've had no issues with the seat post. It's been perfect. None at all. This monstrosity here, I am looking for an alternative solution to this. I've actually got some helicopter tape on there to protect the paintwork. I really do like the radar, as I've explained in another video, but I don't like this mounted system on this. I would like to take advantage of this, but my bag looks like it's going to get in the way. But yeah, I've got my eye on a few other things. The bars were readjusted. I've tipped them in, as you can see, perfect. I've got my Garmin 1040 on there, which I love. And the wheel set that I'm currently running is my Stradas, and I've got the Continental GP 5000s. Now, the reason I'm running these is because, as you're all aware, I am a heavy rider. I'm actually 115 kilos, and the wheel set that comes on the bike, the 35mm Bontrages, the weight limit on that's 125 kilo. So with the frame and those wheels, yeah, it's not ideal. I'm really close to the limit, and with them being a carbon wheel on the Bontrages, I just thought I'd put my Stradas on, because I know they're built for my weight. I'm running the Continental GP 5000s, but in the next couple of weeks these are going to come off, and they're going to go in hibernation for winter, because they're my best wheel set. And I've not decided what I'm going to run yet, whether I'm going to run the Bontrages or run my other Strada wheel set on there. More than likely I'll put the Bontrages on and just see how they perform, because like I said, I'm not over the weight limit, but I don't want to be wrecking them. And the paintwork is just sublime. So here at the bottom it's gloss, and then it goes up into a matte, and then here as well it's gloss. It's hard to pick up on camera, but if you're out in the sun you can see it a lot better. But here it's like half matte and then half gloss. I'll actually put one of the images off the Trek website up for you to have a look at. But yeah, after riding it for, I've done 360 mile on it now. I actually did a 63-mile ride yesterday with 5,500 foot of climbing around Calderdale with Rafa, and it performed sublime. It went up the hills with ease, descended like a champ, and on the flats that we did do, it's unreal, honestly. I'm going to do a video probably in the next few weeks, and it's not going to be a comparison video, but it's going to be more my comparison, my feeling on riding, the difference between the two bikes, the pros and the cons of them both. But at this moment in time, if I had to choose a bike between the Domane and the Madone, I'd go with the Madone. Nothing wrong with the Domane, but for my style of riding that I'm doing at the moment, this is just a total all-round package. Now, one other thing that I would like to upgrade on this, and a very well may do, is the aero bottle cages that you can get. This setup here looks all right, but those aero bottles, they look unreal. They really do look unreal. I'm like that whether to do it or not. What do you think? Leave a comments down below. Anyway, on that, now I've shown you around the bike, instead of acting like a child did, I did when I went to collect it, like a giddy kid. I'm still giddy, if I'm totally honest with you. I'm going to end the video here. So, as always, please consider subscribing. Any questions, pop them down below, or you can send me a message on Instagram if you don't want to leave a message down below. And until then, ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.